Hello, everybody. I'm Dan Lucy on the Ozarks First Digital Desk, and the Missouri State Bears were one of 12 teams represented in Frisco, Texas on Tuesday at Conference USA's Football Media Days. Coach Ryan Beard bringing quarterback Jacob Clark and defensive back J.J. O'Neal to the very first event for Mo State in the FBS level. The team arrived Monday, met with fellow coaches and players from around CUSA. Then Tuesday was all about the media. Beard and company jumping on the league's football preview live stream show and talked about Missouri State, Springfield, and the Bears. Of course, reporters from other Conference USA schools are curious about the Bears, being the new kids on the block. Delaware, also a new member of CUSA this fall as well. Quarterback Jacob Clark was asked about how he builds the team off the field with the influx of new players because of the transfer portal and the increase in scholarships.
Yeah, so we hang out obviously in the locker room, and within workouts we have groups of guys that we spend a lot of time with, guys that are in your weight room rack. But then also, off the field, have guys come over and, hang out at the house and, go eat together, and even spend some time with some of the defensive guys, Caleb Dietland and Sterling Smithson, have become some close friends this offseason, whether that's coming to the house and playing cards or whatever it is. But yeah, obviously we're moving up, and the transfer portal is a big thing, and there's a lot of new guys that come in at different parts of the year, and you have to find ways to build relationships with those guys. And when you're at the lunch table, don't just go sit with the same guys every day. Go find other guys to talk to and build relationships with.
On the defensive side of the ball, Beard brought along defensive back J.J. O'Neal. Many remember O'Neal as that dual-threat quarterback at Rogersville, but he's transitioned to the defensive side of the ball. Beard calls O'Neal his defensive quarterback. O'Neal was asked about the move to defense and what he did to prepare for this offseason.
Yeah, it was rough at first.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't play defensive back in high school, not for real. But it's turned into something really good, something that I enjoy. Coach Beard was right. I really enjoy it. He said I would, and it's come to that time. Off season was really putting on weight. That's something I needed to do after last season, putting on weight and then being at the field, really. That's something that I like to do just myself or with a couple guys on the team. I like to get out there. I like to be on the field and be on the turf.
So we're a little less than 3 weeks away from fall camp opening up at Missouri State and about 6 weeks away from the season opener, which will pit the Bears against the Trojans from Southern California. And, of course, that game being played in the iconic Los Angeles Coliseum. Beard talked about the excitement that the step up to FBS has had in the community.
But what a historic time for not only the university, but the city of Springfield itself. Being able to bring FBS football and get our young men on a national level, that's why you play the game. When you first put the helmet on in Pop Warner, you want to play in bowl games, you want to hoist the big trophies, and now we have the opportunity to do that in Springfield, Missouri. I don't think our process has necessarily changed in recruiting a ton. We're all about the people. We want good young men in our program that can obviously play football at a high level, and that's one thing I think that we've done the best over the last 5 years during our time at Missouri State is our ability to recruit and retain high-quality football players. Now, don't get me wrong, when you get to say you're playing SMU at home, you're going to play on the West Coast at USC for an opener, it does get you into another realm of player. And I think we've handled that really well.
Couple of things to keep in mind about this upcoming campaign. Because of the transition to FBS, the NCAA will not allow Missouri State to play in a bowl game this season, and the Bears will not be eligible to play for the Conference USA Championship. But that won't dampen the spirits of Ryan Beard or his players. For more sports, watch Ozarks First News at 9 and 10, and I'll see you then.